We just have like really shitty luck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I feel it, man.
But it's not so awful falafel, but okay.
Aw.
Okay.
How are you holding up?
Me? Doing, I'm doing okay. I have a new mic. You can't tell the difference.
It sounds better.
Yeah. It's a really, really good mic. Apparently, finding out all of this horrible shit in your body makes people close to you like want to get you things. So, this is a $150 mic.
That's good.
Yeah, so that was I'm happy about that. It's even got a cool little pop filter. I'm super stoked about that.
A pop filter. That's fun.
I keep wanting to unmute my mic to talk, but then I'm either coughing or I'm trying to do something.
Aw.
Good job, Beanie.
So yeah, we're here we are. We're back.
Yay!
Got the little background and all that going. Finally found my picture that for Flora that I had prepared, like the episode after you met her, but I totally forgot about it. Found that, so
It's all good.
With or without Fox song, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, when we first met her, she had a thong on with foxtails.
Yeah. Yep. Foxtail. Yep. I recall this now.
Aw, how
Alright.
could you not?
Things. But yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
true.
So,
Yeah.
last time we saw our sweet red letters. You guys had just basically single-handedly stopped the lyrium trade, like
Because we're awesome.
the illegal lyrium trade, not the legal one.
That's a different campaign.
Yeah,
That's the
a
Carta
lot
letters
harder one.
and-
That's fighting the church. That's a little different.
Well, Rosalind would be on board for that.
Yeah, I mean, your body might not. So,
Oh
yep,
shit.
you had last time I believe what happened was after you killed Blaine and his cohorts and his purifiers, who was going to. Okay. Ow. Petra?
I think it's
What?
Noises.
Do you
What?
have a fan?
No?
Is someone mowing the lawn?
Noise.
Don't hear it.
So yeah, it's that.
All of our problems
By
are
my
back
computer.
to really.
Oh no, it's us. For some reason, sometimes you hear me forget
Pascal, you're quiet. What?
He said that by saying it's Kara's computer fan on the inside that we hear.
Oh,
Because your plug is connected to it. For some reason, sometimes you hear it. You can try the audio plug. Fix it.
Okay.
Or use the microphone when you're not talking. Either way.
That also
yeah.
can work.
So, yep, you guys killed Blaine and his purifier cohorts, who were going to kill thing after you infiltrated a gala.
I fucked Blaine up with my fireballs. I just want that all the rest.
I remember. And then, if I recall correctly, Haleth had a duel with a dude as well at the party.
Oh yeah, but that was not playing.
No, it wasn't Blaine. No, that was just
Some random dude.
you. In order to gain your invitation, you had to go talk to this one guy, or Lord Woolsden, and he was just like, I thought it was a duel. Some people danced. It was fun, and then you guys went
Yay!
down to the people. And the enormous amount of gold that was going to be given to the Lyrian, you gave to your hostess. which was actually probably a very smart idea.
We could have
We
taken
could
her.
have
Come
taken her and her
on.
entire fucking army. You know?
I mean, she's not a fighter. What would have happened? She would have been, well, very well, I understand, and then she would have like let you leave. And then the second you walked out of things, she just goes, vandals, thieves, gods, murderers, and then
Aww.
I think her army would have seized you. But you made right by her, so she didn't give a shit. And you then gave the lyrium back to Kynedrin and his dwarven brothers, and you earned some favor with the Carta. Whether that's
Because that's good.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah. You know, like,
We
you
made
really,
all parties
You
happy.
really helped out the mafia.
We made all parties happy. That's how you're
No,
supposed to do it.
The guys who work against the mafia get killed, so I'm fine with that.
There you go. And you'll receive a bit of help from the Elevated Brotherhood.
No one's putting a horse head in my bed.
And we basically, you guys got some gold. You guys also then talked to a familiar face, Ricardo.
Oh, Ricardo.
Cuddle.
Oh,
Yes.
No, it's not Ricardo. Rudolph. Rudolph Van Richten, I believe. Oh god, all my notes are messed up now.
Sorry.
We were hanging out with Rictavio.
Octavio.
He gave us
That's it.
the
Octavio.
ring.
Thank you.
Ace. Yeah, super at Jenny's.
Rictavio, he gave you the rings, which are cool, signifying you are members of the Red Letters. He gave some grave news to Hisra about the state of his guild,
Yeah.
of his mercenary company, not guild, and some insights of perhaps another direction to go, which seems all roads seem to lead to Tantervale, much to the chagrin
Yay!
of Roslyn. On the road to Tanterville, there also seems to be some kind of threat. The Montpelliers asked you to deal with someone calling themselves the Black Fox. It seems to have been disrupting their trade routes with the Navarra and the Free Marches with some kind of framing scandal, framing them for raiding the farms of their main rivals, the Dutouls. So lots of things to do. However, you are still in Orlais because I believe a couple of you still had some business to take care of, last minute preparations, and things of that nature. I know Thistle, you still needed to have that after shit meeting with the Elevated Brotherhood because they had a promise to keep to you.
Yep.
I think Roslyn, you said you wanted to say goodbye to Horst as well?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Is there any other business anyone else had in the city you needed to...
I had no other business.
Okay.
Because I can't buy heavy armor. Yeah.
I think I went to the dude that gave me those missions already, right? The one that I have the 204 and the other one with the grenade. We handled that, right? Yeah. Did I get like a reward or something for that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go back to that guy and you can get your reward.
Because I handled it really fast last time.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I like should get money or something else.
Yeah, so he can. We can do that real quick. He can offer you money. He's willing to give you 3 sovereigns for that job.
Dueling or the grenade?
I mean, it's kind of
That's a
combination.
different person.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Can you remind
So
me?
there was
The
the
skull
hot friend of the alienage who wanted us to plant the grenade,
Yeah, I remember that.
and then Lord Woolston wanted the duel.
Oh,
and
no. Your reward for the duel was the what's it called?
Invitation.
The invitation, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the duel was the invitation. That's what you got. And then the alienage. He can give you 3 sovereigns, or he can, if you don't want money, he can give like other things, favors, other things like that.
Skip these and take the supplements.
Echo hands over 3 sovereigns, and he then also gives you a small, kind of looks like a petrified leaf and stone, and he kind of informs you that if you have any problems at another alienage, you can flash that, and it kind of shows that you've done a solid for the Elven in other alienages, so they kind of know that you're on the up and up, and you're not a dirty chef.
Thank you for this.
He tells you that it has no material value whatsoever. Like you're not going to be able to sell that. It means nothing only to people who live in alienages, basically.
I appreciate the gesture.
And he's very smiley the whole time. That guy was a lot less like a wise elder and a lot more like a politician. So and that away. Then actually do. So they told you to basically meet them where you met them originally. But just in that one alley, which you can easily find to remember to go. And when you get there, I gotta find her name.
I can see if I have it. 1 second.
Yeah. I mean, I just wrote the thing.
Nemaya?
Yeah, that's it. Nemaya. So Nemaya's there, with that one elf that followed you the first time. The one that actually, sorry, not followed you. The one that you followed. They're both standing there. His hood's still up. But no, when you come up, Nemaya looks she smiles. She looks happy to see you. She said, well, that was a job well done. It really was. Thank you so much for your group handling that. We probably couldn't take the purifiers on our own. They're kind of designed to fight us. But thank you for your intervention. Sorry we kind of came to the party late. We tried to keep as many people out of that fight as possible, keeping it from getting worse. Now, for your reward, I hope you did something remotely responsible with that lyric. But it's none of our business what you did. However, we do not forget like this. So, I would like to offer something to you personally on top of what we agreed upon. First, what we agreed upon, and then she gestures the hooded man who is carrying something in his left hand. It looks like a large kind of bundle, but he then reaches into his pack and pulls out a scroll, and he just hands it to you. And as promised, it is
no longer a fugitive.
It seems Sir Arthur was telling the truth. You are considered dead. Most likely killed in the light. They're not super with it. And then she says, and then to show that we appreciate you and your friend's services, and that perhaps there is maybe a bit of kinship between us now. And she then gestures to him again, and he hands over a very large, like, kind of square-shaped spindle kind of looking thing. And she hands it over to you, and it's kind of heavy, but it's not too heavy. Like, Thistle could definitely carry this, but it's just like a little heavy. And in your hands, he kind of moves some of the cloth away to reveal what's underneath, and you see what kind of looks like armor. It looks like cloth, leather, and steel all kind of interwoven together in this blue and white with some small gold trim. And she says, "This is an Arcanist's armament, specially designed by our enchanters to apply protection to those who generally stand without it. Battle mages generally, but I'm sure that you and your ally would deal with it nicely. There's one for both you and the other mage in your party. Unfortunately, we don't have anything for your mundane friends, but she kind of shrugs.
I mean, don't really need it.
Yeah.
But it could have been pretty.
Oh, and the house still actually have.
Mhm.
This is more than I was expecting, and it's very much appreciated.
I hope it protects you well, and I hope perhaps one day we can align ourselves again. Do keep in touch. We have agents all throughout Thedas. If you're ever in a spot of trouble, don't be hesitant to contact us. I'm sure more business between mages can only benefit things. We must stick together in this world that hates us. Perhaps one day they won't hate us so much.
One can hope.
That's all one can do. And maybe with a bit of magic and elbow grease, do something about it.
Is it just me, or was that a little creepy?
Just
Well.
you.
Well, like, we've got it well. And then she bows to you, and they walk away. She walks away, and then the hooded guy still kind of like lingers on you and just kind of stares at you for a little bit.
Can I help you?
And he then like jolts as if he didn't realize he was staring at you. I was like, nope, sorry, something on my mind. And he just kind of backs away from you a little bit and then turns around.
Take care.
He just like throws up a hand, like thanks. You have some Arcanist's armament. They provide 3 points of armor. It is magical armor. It has no weight bearing to you, and it does not incur any negatives to spell casting.
No spell screen.
So that's pretty good. There's one for both you and Hisra. One is definitely near your size-ish. The other one is massive, so it must be for Hisra.
The little
I think she
square
could
on
make
top
it.
of the really big square.
Yeah, definitely.
Those give me 3 armor?
Yeah, 3 armor. It also looks pretty bitchin'. Like, it looks like proper armor, but the steel plates are, like, nowhere near as heavy as they should be. they're very sparse and like looks like some chainmail, but like it's way lighter than any of this should be. You feel like it's just you feel like it might just be a really basic enchantment of just making this lighter for the wearer, but it still has the same like impact resistance as armor.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, they have rune slots. So boopity boo. Yeah, they both have 2
Good
rune
luck
slots.
finding someone to insert, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, they didn't give you any runes to go with them. They're just slots.
Oh no,
It's
I've had
hard to find.
runes. I have not found anyone to put them in.
Yeah, it's hard to find. I mean, you guys can now have contacts within the Elevated Brotherhood. That's kind of their shtick. So.
Yeah.
We have a lot of contacts. I mean, we have contacts with Carta. They
Oh yeah, the
probably-
Carta. Yeah, I mean they're
dwarves.
dwarves, man. They could definitely hook you up. I mean, but that's more near Ferelden and Orzammar is where they're.
Not to
belong.
swear or
The
anything,
free marches.
but Jeannie maybe. If she decides that she wants to.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, that's you got that going on for you, which is nice. So yeah, and so you can return to the party and give that to Hysra, which I'm sure he'll be ecstatic about.
You said it gives us 3 armor?
Pretty good.
And we have how many rune slots? We have 2 rune slots.
Yeah, each armor has 2 rune slots, but no runes. Pretty fun. And then then we can do.
I don't remember
Rob-
getting anything. So.
Yeah. So Rosalind
Yes.
wanted to say goodbye to Sophos.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you make your way to the it's called the vigil, something like that. And sorry, my notes are wrong.
It's fine.
So you go there. This time, however, the clerk recognizes you because you kind of had your touching reunion in the main waiting area. So he
Yes.
kind of saw that whole thing. So he just like waves to you, and as you get closer, it looks like you already like went off and talked to someone. They go, I have just fetched support for you. Do not worry, it will be but a moment. So you don't have to re-talk to that guy again.
Okay.
You wait a lot shorter time this time, and you then see Sir Horst come out, and he's a lot less cross than he was last time.
Yay!
He's got a small. He looks tired, like his eyes are bags under them, but he does give you like a tired smile. And this time, I'm guessing he will accept your hug.
Aw.
Much easier. And he says, are they so heading out in Rosalind? Are you heading out then, Rosalind, or is this just a social visit?
I think we're heading out soon.
He nods.
We were successful,
Right.
though. We stopped purifiers. That's good.
He looks, yeah, his face, his countenance, like, kind of brightens up a little bit, and you see him, like, stand a little taller. You might guess that he might be proud of you, but then / proud of himself.
Aw. As he should be.
Yeah. And he goes, well, good, that's how I raised you. It's good. Stuff in that. You seem alright, don't seem to have any wounds on you much. Good. And he looks a little, not sure exactly what he's saying. He says, listen, if you're heading north, there's, and he just kind of like, there's been some things I've been looking into, and there's I don't know if you find him, but there's a fellow by the name of Felix. Felix is, from all accounts, never met the man myself, but from all accounts, he's a strange one. He might know something of your plight, but more importantly, we believe he might have connections to your mother.
Lincia.
The best I can do.
Thank you. That's...
No, it's not much.
It's a lot. Okay, someone have TV on in the background? Can you either mute the TV or mute your mic?
That's what they were talking about.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. It says that I don't feel like I'm doing much sitting behind this desk.
It must be torture.
Yeah, he goes, it not be that, but it doesn't feel as fulfilling as the work once was. But I do understand what I'm doing is pretty important. So, and I of course am honored that I was given this position. Most Templars wither away in retirement.
I can't picture you not doing something.
I hope you see that image of me. Before long, I'm going to be old and wrinkled and in a bed. If I'm lucky. Well, or maybe if I'm not. Listen, it's the best I can do. And, be careful, alright? Now that I don't think he's... Well, of course, I all kinds of report that he's a Maleficarum, but I don't think he is. I think he's just an apostate. Well, not particularly an apostate. I've heard conflicting reports. That's why I think apparently he has almost definitely a connection with your mother. He follows, well, you know, the great traveling tournament all throughout the Free Marches coming up this season. He seems to follow them about for a bit. That's the only time he ever kind of services. There's another name he goes by. I don't really know how to pronounce it. And he just like pulls out a piece, there's like a letter basically, and then you see him do something you've never really seen him before. He pulls out spectacles and puts them on the end of his nose.
Aww.
Yeah, and then he just kind of like, and he does the horse has never read silently. He always like moves his lips when he reads, and it's like, I think it's raid. I think that's how it's pronounced. I wasn't sure. I thought it might be ancient and naive, but it might just be the word raid. I'm not sure. But try that. It seems to be some kind of business name. I don't really know exactly what business he does. I don't know what kind of man he is, but shrugs. Be careful. Get your friends though. You're strong. You can take care of yourself. I'm not that worried, but I'm still always gonna worry. I don't know if finding anything out about her to give you any closure, but if it does, don't find it. Part of me doesn't want you to. I'm sorry that as horrible as that sounds.
It's
I don't know.
awkward at best.
Well, come here. You don't have a choice. Come here.
Aw.
And he hugs you. And it's a very hoarse hug of him just like embracing you and then like patting. And he's kind of like there's just a little bit. Well,
If
all the
I get
things I know
letters
you will be
sent here,
doing.
you'll get them?
What'd you say?
If I can send letters here, you'll get them?
I will get him. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna be here for quite some time.
Yes, Damien, my mentor's stable. Yours is just
No,
one that
I was-
teleports.
No, I was looking at.
Okay. Oh, right,
There's
you
no
wanted
Jimmy
to
in the
tease
call.
Horse this time. Did you want to come?
Oh no.
Okay. Actually, before I go, have you heard anything from Tantravel? Should I be afraid walking in?
No, I think you should be all right. I patched things over, politically speaking, but men can hold grudges, men can hold debts, and then there are some people that might still be angry, others might not. However, your friend there, what was his name again?
Kenneth?
The Stark.
Kenneth, yes.
Gameth, yeah. He's a sergeant now.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, good on him.
Apparently he's pretty popular with the recruits. None that too popular with his captains.
Sounds about right.
Says he's got a bit of a mouth on him. So he's I'm not sure what he's doing, but I think they assigned him to some kind of you know that what do they call him? I guess you wouldn't know. Apostate watches. He's got a small, very small unit. They go about and looking for hidden Maleficarum and things of that nature. So, you know, if you're mage friends, and yes, I know you have mage friends.
Would I?
it's he just like they might attract his attention if you. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it.
I usually did.
Boy definitely could use a little more discipline. Just because he's the cousin to some ruling family doesn't mean
No,
he can just go off
right.
and mouth and do whatever the hell he wants.
Well, I'll be sure to make him eat dirt again. It's always a lesson you can learn.
That's right. You show him what for, Rosie. Rosalind. He just like composes himself, but like, well, off you go.
All right, you take care of
I wish
yourself.
Oh, don't you worry about me. I wish you luck, but you don't need it.
Yeah.
I love you, girl.
Oh, love you too. And one final hug.
All right, enough of this women talk. Back to business. We also have things to do. And he just kind of like snuffles a little bit.
Right.
Ugh,
Punches his
right
arm.
here. And just cracks his back. and he walks off.
Aw. Yay!
Alright, cool. So is there any last minute things that you all need to do? Supplies, food, better
that
tents?
might be a good idea.
Last minute things like that.
No.
Not really, no.
We wouldn't have time to do the armor things, so...
I don't need.
Cool. So, Damien, as you guys are kind of hanging out at the alien edges and everyone's kind of doing their thing, you're playing like a card game with a couple of your elves that you kind of remembered from your time here for a brief bit. They are very good at cards, and you have been very careful of not to bet money because last time you lost a lot. So you're like, no, I know you cheat, and they're like, you're just bad at the game, and they're like, no, you cheat. You are convinced of it. You An elf walks up to you in fine servant's garb and hands you a letter.
Alright. So I guess I am the recipient of all the letters, supposedly.
Well, it's addressed to you, specifically.
Oh, it's addressed to me. Okay, well in that case, thanks.
Yeah. So you open it up. It's from the Montpelliers.
Oh, cool.
They said that they heard you were leaving, which doesn't super surprise you, and that they noticed that basically they in so many words basically say like, yeah, we saw that you came in on a cart. Like,
Yeah.
pulled by an ox.
Yeah. That was the thing that happened.
The danger cart.
And they said no son of the Decrane family should be traveling around on an ox. So at the
Hey, this was nice.
At the western gate, there is several belated birthday presents for you.
Oh, this is bullshit. My dad never bought me anything.
Well, I mean,
This was really dead.
This is why one should always be nice to people. Because I get nice things from you.
yeah. So you know that. So when you gather all your friends, and you Flora is there with you, you head to the west gate, and your cart is there, your ox is there. However, there are also 4 stallions, and I do use the word stallion. They are incredibly fine specimens of horses. They have fine saddles upon them. They look really high quality. You know that the Montpelliers have like amazing horse breeders. So yeah,
I got a very happy deal. Horseman. Didn't expect to ever need a horse before. So
y'all gonna be traveling.
Yeah, we are.
In style.
Now I will tell you, these 4 do not appear to be like war horses. These are like riding stallions. These are for like distance and speed. They don't have any barding or anything, but they're really nice horses. Like you can tell, even someone who doesn't know dick about horses are like, those are some fucking nice horses.
So I'm reading the Horseman Tarot. That's really good.
Yeah, no, dude, that's why chevaliers actually are really fucking badass. all they do is horsemanship.
Like, if all you did was like horsemanship and mounted combat, like you could be very good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Question: did they leave us our ox, or did they take?
Yeah. No, your cart and your ox is still there.
Okay.
Let's see. There.
Are we still pulling a 2-oxen cart with 1 ox?
No, you are not. There is another ox there. However, it looks really strange because the ox you have is like a milky white, and then that ox is like a dark brown.
Aw, pretty.
You know, they're
Official
complementing each
guys.
other.
We have animals now.
So got the cart. It looks like the cart's been like repaired because it was you kind of had like a wonky wheel before. Not anymore. There you go.
Okay. So we
you've got
have
4 horses and
4
an
horses.
ox-pulled cart.
Sweet.
Good stuff, guys.
So so 4 of you can mount up, and then
I'll ride
Flora's
the
gonna
cart.
chill with the cart. Yeah. All right. Cool. So so History, you drive the cart. Flora's gonna chill with you in the cart because she doesn't want to bounce on a horse. And I guess
The inappropriate jokes are so many.
You noticed it too. Like, my mic is muted. They can't hear me laugh.
Yeah. So, I mean, Haleth, you as a chastened, though they're not super common, you've definitely ridden a horse in your life.
Without saddle.
Yeah, but this one has a saddle, and you're like, wow, this is kind of less shitty on my watch.
I give it to Flora. That's my saddle. For no reason.
Do you know? I mean, I don't think you know how to take off the saddle.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
So like,
Get it off.
also the
Flora,
saddle
I
is
will
like
give this to you in an hour.
as well. Like it's like, so you're just like, okay, we're just gonna leave that on. And Damien and Roslyn, you've definitely had some training on a horse. Like you know how to
I
ride
was
a horse.
thrown off one.
Right.
Exactly. But then, Thistle, you ever ridden a horse before? I don't know. I don't know the details of your background of horsemanship.
Okay, let me think here. I mean, yeah, she's probably ridden a horse before. I mean, how else are you gonna get across the dry lands?
Yeah.
Without a cart. Also, I mean, she tended to all of the animals on the farm. She would have had some experience with horses, if not riding them, with driving them for plows and stuff like that.
Cool. But yeah, no problem.
We are very proud.
You'll mount up. So I'm gonna go around and ask because you guys get to basically just state this. So Damien, what color is your horse?
It is a pale white horse.
It's a pale white horse. Rather gallant. Rosalind, what color is your horse?
Gray dappled.
Haleth, what color is your horse? Is it black?
I'll come back to that.
Racist.
Google nice horses.
A warm chestnut brown.
You gotta take this seriously.
And Thistle, what color is your horse?
Let's go with a roan.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
How do you know its colors? I don't even know what the colors mean. What is it?
It doesn't. I won't count it as meaning anything. I mean, like I understand.
No,
like,
but
I actually.
She's like roan and the other's like chestnut and the other's like I don't know what. And I'm like, what is it supposed to mean?
I'm a girl. I went through a horse phase. Obviously.
The only reason I know it is because I
everybody
dated
does
a girl whose family owned a horse ranch, so I learned a lot about horses there.
Okay.
God, they really love
I'll
their
ride a
horses.
Mustang.
What color is it?
It's orange.
Yellow with racist.
Can it be orange?
The horse that made it orange.
They exist.
I mean, do you want just like a
Oh,
Black
okay.
Beauty? Do you want to just like a black horse?
No, this one.
Oh, that one. Like Spirit.
That's orange.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
That's
so
smart.
like
I typed in orange horse.
The Palomino?
I say that's a Palomino.
Not that difficult words, okay. I'm from from swamp.
Yeah, you're just like this one.
That one. Yay.
You all mount up on your gallant horses.
Question, can I name the oxes since I'm the only one still riding this?
Yeah, you saddle up on your cart. Though when you sit down, you're like, ooh, someone put a cushion there now.
Fancy.
This is luxury.
No, you're like, oh, I don't know. Is it okay for me to sit? And the oxes are ready to go. Laura sits shotgun with you. All your supplies are loaded up. You guys all decked out in all your schnoz.
No, right? I feel so good about myself.
Yeah, you guys look pretty badass.
Are we still carting around 2 coffins with us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
Oh, shit.
Navarro is now, so
Technically, they're not coffins. They're crates. They're crates just filled with the weirdly arranged remains.
I forgot, where are we supposed to drop these off at?
Seal on them.
What do we have?
We have 2 boxes filled with people's human remains that we were supposed to drop off somewhere and we totally forgot about it.
Why did what remains? What?
Weren't we supposed to drop those off in Montreal?
Pretty sure, yeah.
What's with the sign console?
Oh, I don't feel like going back. I say we toss them in a bonfire, give them a Viking funeral.
Can we sell them?
There's stars going up.
Dilapidated boat. I mean, we were really under no pretense to do that. However, you guys were just being cool and respectful because you found a bunch of weird remains that were obviously supposed to go to Navarre's crypts.
Oh, Navarre!
The great necropolis.
Oh yeah, that.
So I think specifically Hisra wanted to use those for an inn to be like, I have delivered these out of the kindness of my heart, necromancy, please.
That's my plan. I'm gonna find the necromancy book. They have it somewhere.
Because he wants to be a necromancer for his...
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so this is a cool part of the story, guys. You can kind of just, like, go places now. So you guys have some side and main quests, if we want to put this in video game terms.
Yeah.
Up in Tantervale, and some side quests along the way. So, but from there on, like, don't feel like you need to go somewhere. You just feel
There's like
you guys don't need to go.
Because there's that, like, party and...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's still a good amount of... That's still a few
ways.
Yeah, it's still like 3 months away. So you're...
Yeah.
So you've got time.
You teleport to the vendor.
So if we go up to Tantervale,
We can follow the river up to Wycombe or to Bastion, and then hitch a ride on a ship to Antigua City.
Yeah, because that...
How long
Sounds
does
like
it
a
take
plan.
to get to Antigua from? If I take a back down car.
But you from Antigua to the Kakari Wild by boat.
No, right. Where we are now, kind of. What's Kakari World? Then Antigua. How long does it take?
I mean, the Kakari Wilds from your good amount of time. At least 3.5 to a month of walking. Horseback might be faster. Oh gosh. Oh, hold on, guys. Something's, my radiation bills are kicking in some stuff. Just give me a minute, okay, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
No problem.
Doobie.
5-minute break.
Okay. Is my mic still being weird?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I just realized he left. I don't know how we're gonna get that.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Okay.
I don't hear anything
Yeah.
now, so
No,
yeah.
yeah, she muted herself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, we just